So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a Bradford white 50-gallon natural gas water heater. Starting at the top, give you two shut-off valves. They aren't required, only the cold is required, but these are old galvanized pipe nipples stubbed out of the wall. And they're probably connected to a brass drop ear 90. I don't know if there's any galvanized in the wall going up, or whether it's just a drop ear 90 that's soldered or PEX. I don't know. They feel pretty snug. I'm assuming there's PEX above head, but this seems like really secure, so it's probably a drop ear 90 brass. And we don't try and replace these. There's been too many times where you try and unscrew it and it snaps in the wall. It's just, you know, whatever in this home, I don't know, I think it's 18, 19, 20 years old, can't remember, or older. And so we leave those alone. But we didn't want to leave that end of this connection right there and connect our new Falcon stainless steel connector to it. So we just gave you a valve, brass connector, nice smooth surface, so that's fit. All we're trying to do is make sure that that connection right there doesn't leak. And so the easiest way is pipe dope, Teflon tape, thread a ball valve on there. So that's just secondary. This one's required, and so same thing, galvanized pipe nipple, that yours coming out of the wall. The hot did have some corrosion on it, but I believe it was from the old connector that was on there, was weeping and causing some corrosion, so that's all gone now. Anyway, so both sides are identical, hot cold, Falcon stainless steel connectors down to brass extensions like we always do. Temperature and pressure relief valve comes with the unit, so it's a safety device. Too much temperature and or pressure, this little device will pop off. And then, of course, it will drain down to there that's in the wall, which is yours, and then out to the side yard. So this is all ours. It's got a little pipe nipple, Falcon stainless steel connector. And these are a full 3/4 inch inside diameter. I don't care what anybody tells you about these. These are the best. They're the most expensive. That's what we use. We were going to go with some copper press. And sorry about the light. We're going to use copper press here. And then it was just so close, we decided we were going to spin it and put another nipple in there. But it's all, the main thing with the relief line, it has to be 3/4 inch inside diameter. So the whole line is 3/4 inch diameter. Little piece of copper up there behind the sleeve of the water heater. The platform is a little bit slanted forward, and so we don't want to pull the sleeve with the straps, because the sleeve is just a thin shell with insulation, and the tank's on the inside. We want that flat. So we put that there as a shim, tighten it down, upper third adjustable straps, lower third adjustable straps, and then over here you've got a nice little configuration. Brand new gas valve, brand new gas connector. Over to the controller. Right now you've got it set at hot, approximately 120 degrees. A130, B140, C150, very hot. 160 at B. 140, you got third degree burns, 3 seconds, you go to the hospital. So just be mindful of that. Infants and elderly, thin skin, people with, I want to say cognitive issues, which would be Alzheimer's, dementia, stuff like that. They just forget that it's hot. So if you crank it up real high, they put their hand in the water, they could just leave it there, not remembering at this point in their life that hot water burns. So just be mindful of everybody that you have at your home. At your home, I don't know who you have here. We have all adults at our house, and we don't have any toddlers or infants or elderly people that come over, but ours is set at 120. That's just safe. 5 to 7 minutes, you can stand in hot water without being scalded. So leave it there. Burner's lit. It'll be about 45 minutes before you have hot water in the home. Recommend flushing everything out. Just run it until all the air dissipates, all the discoloration dissipates. Don't do any laundry. With some good clothes, do some old clothes, maybe run some vinegar through there, or take the hoses off and flush them out, whatever you want to do. But anyways, everything here looks good. Outside of that, this installation is done.